The Song of Wisdom. Today we return to the ancient book of Job, the oldest book in the Bible. We visited the book of Job in an earlier episode entitled Calamity is Not a Punishment. Do not miss it. And we return to this precious book, this long, beautiful poem today, and we read chapter 28, known as the Song of Wisdom. Job declaims this song in the throes of his misery and calamity, which we discussed in detail in the episode mentioned. The Song of Wisdom praises man's creativity and ingenuity for finding riches in the deepest and most inaccessible places on earth. We will toil and accept any risk in order to acquire treasure. If there's any mineral or substance of value anywhere, we'll push each other out of the way to get there first. Wisdom is worth more than the greatest treasures on earth, but the person who seeks wisdom is rare. The Song of Wisdom ponders how us human beings are willing to take unimaginable risks to descend into the bowels of the earth in tiny baskets or flimsy ropes in search of treasures. And we do find riches in places that, as this poem tells us, not even the best eyes in the natural kingdom, the eyes of the falcon, will ever see. In places where not even the most powerful and fearsome beasts, like a lion, would ever dare to enter. Greedy for temporary riches, human beings dare to face any danger, to overcome any fear and the most harrowing darkness, to find treasure in the most remote and inaccessible corners on earth. But wisdom, which is the greatest of all treasures, doesn't seem to deserve a similar effort. And sometimes we get lost looking for it in the wrong places. There are mines where people get silver, and places where people melt gold to make it pure. Iron is dug out of the ground, and copper is melted out of the rocks. Miners carry lights deep into caves to search for these rocks in the deepest darkness. Far from where people live, they dig deep into the ground, down where no one else has ever been before. There they work all alone, hanging from ropes. Food grows on the ground above, but underground it is different, as if everything were melted by fire. In the rocks there are sapphires and grains of pure gold. Wild birds know nothing about the way to these places. No falcon has ever seen it. Wild animals have never been there. Lions have not traveled that way. Miners dig the hardest rocks. They dig away at the mountains and make them bare. They cut tunnels through the rocks and see all the treasures they hold. They even find places where rivers begin. They bring to light what once was hidden. But where can anyone find wisdom? Where can we get understanding? People don't know where wisdom is. It cannot be found by anyone on earth. The deep ocean says, "It's not here with me." The sea says, "It's not here with me." cannot buy wisdom with even the purest gold. There's not enough silver in the world to pay for it. You cannot buy it with gold from Ophir or with precious onyx or sapphires. Wisdom is worth more than gold or crystal. It cannot be bought with expensive jewels set in gold. It is far more valuable than coral and jasper, more precious than rubies. The topaz from Ethiopia cannot match its value, which is greater than the purest gold. So where does wisdom come from? Where can we find understanding? Wisdom is hidden from every living thing on earth. Even birds in the sky cannot see it. Death and destruction say, "We have never seen wisdom. We have only heard rumors about it." Only God knows the way to wisdom. Only He knows where wisdom is. He can see to the very ends of the earth. He sees everything under the sky. God gave the wind its power. He decided how big to make the oceans. He decided where to send the rain and where the thunderstorms should go. He looked at wisdom and discussed it. He examined it and saw how much it is worth. Then he said to humans, "To fear and respect the Lord is wisdom. To turn away from evil is understanding." Human beings are amazingly resourceful, brave, and creative, but rarely wise. The beautiful Song of Wisdom presents wisdom as the force that all-knowing, all-powerful God used to order the cosmos, to create the cosmos order out of the primordial chaos. And this is why, if we want to find wisdom, we should look for it in the divine, because that's where wisdom is, with God. Thanks for listening. If you liked it, express your wisdom with a like, leaving me a comment, subscribing, and sharing this podcast with your nearest and dearest.